Entertainment presents One Day, Episode 4, The Rescue, performed by James Johnson as Mason Rowe, Michelle Johnson as Zeena Rowe, and Portia Dillard as Dr. Yvonne Monroe. Enjoy.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Mason Rowe. And?
She turns towards Mom.
I'm sorry, I never got your name.
Zeena Rowe. I'm his mom.
Mom holds out her hand. Vaughn shakes her hand, surprised.
Wow, mother and son duo. That's a new one.
I start to look around the lab. What is this place?
Well, this is a government-funded research and development facility that specializes in concept defense equipment like armor or weapons, things like that, and I'm head researcher.
How did you get trapped down here?
The short story is, me and my team were called in a few days ago to rush and complete a few concept projects, and in the middle of all that, this happened. A few members of my team went out to see how things were, and out of 5, 3 came back, and 1 was bitten, and that's before we knew that the bite turned them. Well, you can guess what happened next, and I've been here ever since.
Damn, you've been through a lot already.
I'm good, just the boredom. I am so ready to get out of here for a while.
Well, Vaughn, when you're ready, we can go.
So, you're just gonna leave all this here?
Not really. This lab is pretty self-sustaining. It should be fine until I get back. Speaking of that, both of you step over here.
Me and Mom walk over to a square table.
You stand there, and you there.
We stand on each side of the table, and in front of us is a right handprint slot. And sticking up from the table is a box with another slot that looks like a door peephole.
Now, put your right hand in the slot and look into the hole with your right eye.
What's this going to do?
So this is necessary for both of you to have access to the lab. Just a retinal scan and a palm print with DNA.
Is it gonna hurt?
Not really. You might feel a slight pinch, but that's it. Here we go.
She pushes a couple of buttons on a control pad on the table next to her. That's when there's a low hum. Then our table lights up, followed by a flash of light in my eye, and what feels like little pinches on the palm of my hand. And then everything shuts off.
All done. Now you guys have total access to the lab and its resources, just in case.
I'm rubbing my palm. It doesn't hurt, but the process, it just felt funny. Like a safe house, right?
Yeah, something like that. Let me finish up here.
She closes the laptop and puts it in a bag, then types a few keys on the keyboard in front of her, and the door closes and seals shut. I thought you said you were ready to go.
I am.
Then why did you seal the door shut?
'Cause we're not leaving that way.
She walks over to the far side of the room, to a blank wall. She places her hand against the wall, and a green light appears where her hand is. Then a peephole slot slides open by her forehead, where she leans in and looks through the peephole. There's a hum and a click, and then the wall next to her opens up, revealing an elevator.
This is the quickest way out.
Me and Mom are both amazed. Now that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. What made the government want to build something like this in our city?
Oh, this is not the only one. There are about 15 others similar to this one spread out around the country. This one is Vault 3. Sorry can't give you the grand tour, but we are a little pressed on time.
What do you mean?
Vaughn walks over to a computer and taps a couple of keys. An image appears of an aerial view of a town. It appears on the monitor, but it looks like it has a black cloud forming around it.
This is a town just outside from us. You see all the black areas? Those are hordes of the undead. They call them waves, and when they come through, it could take days, even weeks before it's cleared out enough to go back out.
Mom has a worried look on her face as she stares at the monitor.
That's a lot of black.
Yeah, that can easily be a couple hundred, but we got about an hour or so before they get here.
That sounds good and all, but I'll feel better the sooner we can get out of here.
I'm with you. We can grab those cases and get out of here.
She points to a few cases to her left. Mom walks over and grabs the 2 cases off the top that looks like fat briefcases, leaving the big one on the floor that looks like an oversized trunk. I turn back at Mom and Vaughn, who are entering the elevator. Oh no, I got it. Don't worry, I don't need any help carrying this one.
Don't worry, it has wheels.
I look back at the case again, and I see the wheels in the back. So I grab it by the handle and quickly make my way to the elevator. Once in, Vaughn pushes the button, and the door shut, and we start ascending to the surface.
Where does this go?
It opens up behind Sam's Bakery. There's a small alley that leads to the street, about a block from the building.
I just hope it's clear.
Heck, me too. It's already been a long freaking day.
The elevator stops. The door opens up to a small room, maybe 9 foot tall, 12 foot wide. As we step out, the room lights up, and it reveals 3 small monitors on the wall and a blank wall with a red button next to it. We follow Vaughn to the blank wall with the cases, then turn to the monitors.
Looks like we're all clear.
Great. Here's the plan. When you open the doors, I'm gonna run out, grab the SUV, get back here, and we're out.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right, let's get to it.
Vaughn walks over to the red button and pushes it. The blank wall parts in the middle, revealing the alley.
To the right is the street.
Got it. And I can't lie, this is pretty dope. I like some of this Batman shit. Be right back. As I exit, making my way to the street, I can hear the door close behind me. As I get to the edge of the last building, I pause and peer around. I see the SUV about 10 yards away, but I also see 2 zombies as they just shamble around like they don't know what to do. So I pop out from the corner with my machete in hand and quickly take care of the 2 who blow to the head, sending them crumbling to the ground. They didn't even see it coming. I hop in the SUV and I head to the others. As I pull up, I see the brick wall open up and Mom and Vaughn appear. I get out, we load up, and then we drive off as the brick wall closes behind us.
I cannot thank you guys enough. It feels like forever since I've seen the sunshine.
Yeah, it must have felt like prison being trapped. I see a light flash real quick out the corner of my eye, and I stop the SUV. Did you guys see that?
See what?
There was a light flashing in one of those apartment buildings over there. I point to it. Then again, 3 bright flashes.
Oh, now I see it.
Stay here. I get out of the SUV and I wave my arms in that direction. When the window opens up, someone hangs a sheet out of the window. Man, what's up with everybody and their signs today? The writing on the sheet is in black letters and it said, "Please help. Trapped. 2 adults and 2 kids." It's like this day will never end. Awesome. Thank you for listening to One Day, Episode 4, The Rescue, performed by James Johnson as Mason Rowe and Rochelle Johnson as Zeena Rowe and Portia Dillard as Dr. Yvonne Monroe. Don't forget to subscribe and comment. And don't forget, never stop